Alright guys, I'm back with the part 2 of the Losing is Fun Mechanitor run with no violence. And I don't know if I said this in the last one, but this is a commitment mode run, so I can't go back and reload from previous saves, which is always nice. But just to recap, in the last one, we just kind of got our foothold here, got this structure built, started gestating our first Militor, which is going to be our main mobile source of defenses, uh, and that'll be done pretty quickly here, really. And oh, let's see what this. Oh yeah, this is Odyssey. That's what DLC this is part of. I don't actually I've never actually done it before. Um, but who knows? Maybe this run, if it goes well enough, I'll start getting into it. And you guys can learn about that with me, because that'll all be a new experience for me. So I'll probably maybe end up losing a fair bit of stuff that way. But we'll see what we can do. But for now, I'm going to probably just leave this running, and I'll start recording again if the. Oh man, look at that! Let's get this guy out. And this, by the way, guys, this is what a Miltor looks like. Um, I'll draft him. He's got a little shotgun, uh, and he's very tiny and feeble, very weak. But that's okay because strength in numbers, I guess. That's going to be his main benefit there. But yeah, I will cut the video here for now, and then I'll resume here when something happens. Okay, well, we got our first minor threat here. A mad moose. So very vicious, very intense. Fortunately, though, I mean, to me, it doesn't seem as scary as it would be having a real life moose coming after you. But this should be pretty easy because it's going to run straight into the traps. Militors are going to shoot it. It should be fried. Yeah, very easy, very easy. And then they can go back to sleep. And the one thing I need to make sure I do is keep these spike traps armed, because that's a good last line of defense for me. So I got to make sure anytime these guys come in, I trap them, obviously. And then also, if you guys didn't notice, all three of my Militors are done now. So I have a pretty good thing going here. But the only issue is, if you look at my wealth, we started at 12,216. Now we're almost at 20,000. So if we were to get a raid or something, I mean, my guess is it would be like probably two guys, maybe one of them has a gun, something like that. But we're at a very low amount of wealth right now, so I do feel pretty good about these so far. But of course, the real challenge is going to be when I have to eventually face the first mech boss, because that one's pretty tough. But hopefully, I'll get to that pretty soon and not suffer any human casualties. Which, speaking of which, this guy, I don't think I've said this before, but one of his traits is Wimp. So he has a lot more pain, and if he goes down again, so do the mechanoids. So I can't have him get hit by anything. So that's one major concern about the mech boss that I have. But hopefully, I'll get another person soon, and then we can get started on that. Alright, so we have some potential here. We just got a transport pod crash, and this is a space refugee. So unlike the last time, we can capture this guy without any, diplomatic consequences. So my only issue is that, yeah, she's great at shooting and animals, I guess. But, I mean, that's about it, really. And also, bad back, so pretty slow. Or wait, maybe that doesn't. Oh yeah, very slow. So I'm not sure if I would rather just take her parka or capture her and then convert her to my ideology, and then then I'd have someone who can shoot. And then I also got this beggar, but I'm not going to do this because I want my medicine, so they can just eat without the medicine. I'm sure they'll be fine, right? But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to strip this guy. Go get him, Beaver. There we go. But that will give me some warmth at the very least. What I'm going to do is, some people might call me crazy for this, but I'm going to leave this synthread duster out here, just because I don't think that it's really worth keeping for me, because again, that's going to keep my wealth up. I don't want to keep bringing this back, and I don't want to carry anything extra, really. If I need something, I'll try and make it. Speaking of which, I might snort some of this soon. I don't know. Try and get rid of that, because this is not too expensive, $21, but still, you know, try and keep it as low as possible. But yeah, I'm really just waiting for the first raid here to see how I do and how big it is. But yeah, we'll see. Okay, here we go. Here's another potentially good piece of news. We got Wander joins. I've only got 24 hours to do this though, but what I think I might do here is postpone that, and let's get a campfire down, and you'll see why here in a second. I'm going to begin this celebration. So when I do this, I have a 50% chance of getting a new guy who is part of my ideology already. So that would be really nice, because then I don't have to capture them and convert them and stuff. But let's see if I get it here. Oh, ooh. Dude, come on. Alright, well, unfortunately it was pretty terrible, as you can see here. So now, -3 mood for this guy. But you know what? I think that shows that maybe we should accept this. Best skill is hopefully she's young, and then maybe we can have like some fetuses and grow with that. 63. Ooh, that's pretty brutal. Oh, and she doesn't like. Oh, that was not. This isn't the best. You know what? That's disappointing, but we'll make do. Worst case, she can die in like a fight or something. I don't know. But let's get. Yeah, that's fine. It's a fine name. Let's get a bed down for her. You know what? Right. Well, let's make it out of some. Yeah, some sand, like that. And oh, she can't crap. That really sucks. Honestly, that's kind of what I need the most here. Can she just plants? Oh. She was not worth it at all. Yeah, I might send her in to die for the next raid or something. I don't know. She can be cannon fodder for the first mech boss. That's what she can do. Because there's really nothing useful that she can do, honestly. Hopefully they start to hate each other or something. But yeah, that's unfortunate. Oh well. Okay, well we have our first raid here. Just one person, but she is a Neanderthal, which, if you're not familiar with this DLC, strong melee damage and robust, so 50% more melee damage every hit. So that's nothing to take lightly. And then robust too, so 25% less incoming damage and reduced pain. So it's gonna be way harder to down her, and then she's gonna take less damage and do more damage. So this is a pretty rough first raider here, but I mean I do think we'll be fine. We have a few Militors here, and also what I think I'm gonna do with this lady is, assuming we're fine after this, I'll see, but I think I'm just gonna capture her and then release her, because I just don't want her eating all the food that we have, because it's just not really worth it to me. So I think that might actually be what we do. Ooh, 69% chance. Hold on, but before you actually drop that, yeah. All right, let's see how this capture goes. Okay. Gotta get out of there, beaver. Okay. All right, there we go. Honestly, I don't know what the mood consequences of this will be, but I'm just gonna shoot her. Let's see what he thinks about it. Colonist died, -3. Okay, well that's not too bad. I'd say that's worth it. And now we don't have an extra person eating all of our food, so that's really nice. And let's just go ahead and start hauling these bodies away. Because we don't really want them here. This knife, I want to get out of here as well. If we can. Oh, I need a gun for bodies. Let's see. I'll just put them over here. Why not? You can give me that. Got some visitors as well. So usually with these guys, they'll have some items. Of course, we're pretty poor, so it's not the most beneficial to have traders because you can't really buy anything. But sometimes they'll give you quests. No, I'm not going to use a healthier negotiator. But what we can do is we can sell this Go Juice and Yayo, whatever. They have some smoke leaf joints. This is actually really nice because I can delay farming for my own for a little bit. I think I might sell packaged survival meal for. Oh wait, no, I have enough silver to cover that. Yeah, that's perfect. Now we got a few more joints. That'll be nice. And then I guess I'm done with these mechanisms, so I can shut them off. I don't know that I'm gonna bury this guy. I think that makes him unhappy though. No. He's not too happy though, I will say. We might have to do something about that soon. What I really need to do is make some more of these sandstone blocks because our mushrooms are almost ready to be harvested. And once we get that, we can get ourselves a nutrient paste dispenser up here. A little food storage room as well. And then we're gonna have plenty of food because it's gonna take 40% less to make us meals. And also, as a reminder, this guy's metabolism is 50% of what most people's are. So, we'll be looking real good on food. And then hopefully we can get this research after I'm just pausing it so we can make some of these blocks. But then we'll be in real good shape. Okay, so a few things have happened. We got some animals that joined, but I'm letting them roam free because they're too expensive. But we also got a drifter that's coming in with an ability, transmute steel. I've never had anyone like this before, so I'm not sure exactly what or how good the ability is. But we also finally got our nutrient paste dispenser up and running. And I think I am going to accept this guy because he's got decent intellectual, which would be really nice right now. So I could get my research going a little quicker. But I think sometimes they can have like metal ores in them or something. And then sometimes they just leave. But yeah, there's some randomness as far as how bad it can be. Sometimes they can just stay though. But I'll allow Christina to join here. Um, More importantly too, Christina is a 30-year-old 30-year-old female, so I can research fertility procedures, extract ovum, and then I can maybe get something good out of this. So that's what I'm gonna try and do as quickly as possible. Go, come on now, go do that. And then with both of them researching that, I'm hoping that it will go by pretty quickly. Um, but I'll see if we can do that before she leaves. Okay, well I just tried using that transmute ability, and she made a steel slag chunk into 15 plus steel, which is crazy. I was not expecting that at all. I really thought that because of the first time I used it once on just like a single piece of steel that I had, and it just turned it into one bioferrite, and I was like, oh, that's a little underwhelming, but that's really good. And additionally, there was a quest for what is it? These guys, um, for forced weather, foggy rain, and I got 3 honor and 2 glitter world medicine, and I was like, yeah, I think that would be worth it. These are $50 each, though, so that kind of sucks, but it's whatever. But now we've got both research benches going. Oh, and we're getting raided. Okay, there's 2 of them this time. Neither of them have a. I do think our traps and Militors should be able to deal with both of these guys. Let's see. Let's find out. Get his ass. Yeah, see, one of them's already down. Okay. That guy's dead. Melee all. Okay, this guy sucks at melee too, so I'm actually gonna have Christina come out, grab the knife, and then I'll have Beaver come repair this guy, and then she can stand in front, and hopefully this guy up. Oh, come on, come on. Oh, I know that hurt her. Okay, cool. Unfortunately, we killed both of them. Didn't down him, but, that's alright. And this guy... Oh, these rats are getting... This guy, by the way, was unhappy with the... Go rest. Come on. You gotta go up here. This guy was really unhappy about our other colonists being left unburied, so I had to make a graveyard for that. I just put it over here. That's okay, because I also know that some major break risks can be like corpse obsession, and that's a pretty nice thing to have, because it's like it could be a lot worse than that. That's probably oh, what? Why are these guys down? Oh, there was a hair? What? Oh, war call. Ah, interesting. What? Wait a second. I didn't know you could attack these guys when they're down. That's ridiculous. Get him. Don't take that. Okay, cool. That's annoying. Oh well. I thought they were just eating their corpses. Ooh, what's wrong? Oh, intense pain. Fair enough. Can you smoke this? We'll all be okay. Okay, so we got fertility procedures research, so now I can move on to geothermal power. And what I'll do is take the ovum. So then we go to the rest. then we'll be able to, you know, have that for later if she ends up leaving or something like that. Um, then we'll be able to at least have a growth vat for that, which will be nice. So let's get that done real quick, and then we can also inspect the genes that we'll have. Um, let's see what we got. Okay, okay, not bad. Not bad at all. So that could be a potential new guy for us in the future. Um, awful melee, but that's okay because we could use someone who's got decent shooting skills anyways. Oh, this guy got attacked too. That sucks. Repair him real quick. But hopefully with this guy helping us out, we should fare pretty well against you know, well, not against, but we should be able to get some more steel, and we should be able to have those ciphers for any later threats. Speaking of which, if I could find a chunk of steel. Come on now. Alright, I'm just gonna search. This is a pretty nice feature, by the way. If you hit this little search thing, you can look up things on the map. Like, oh, there's no steel chunks. Interesting. Not what I expected. Whatever. We can wait on that, I guess. But I think I'm going to end this one here. We're looking pretty good. We've got our food pretty much sorted out. We got our first embryo, and you know, we got another colonist as well, which is awesome. And she's got this ability. Hopefully, we can keep her with us. If we have to capture her, you know, we'll do what we have to do. But yeah, we're in good shape right now. Real good shape.